To remove the center console, there's a couple things we have to do. First, you have to really struggle to pull this guy off. 2 hands on it, give it a good yank straight out. Make sure your shifter is in neutral. Once you do that, you can grab this guy back here. There's no screws in this first portion. You just pull it straight up. Alright, if anybody ends up wanting one of these shifter boots, it's essentially going to come just like this. And this is specifically for the Charger Challenger shifter. So it's going to have this bolt that comes here. It's already going to be kind of, this piece is going to be like that. So when you are kind of setting it up to fit it on there, it's kind of, there's no bezel or no nothing for it to specifically fit in each time, so you gotta kind of custom make it fit. So you gotta know where this is going in the Jeep. So this little hole right here where the screw goes in, put it inside the actual, put the fabric inside, just about that much. And then you're going to take your shifter, feed the wire through first, and then you start to kind of push it all through. You don't want too much fabric to be coming through, so you can pull some out. The shorter length goes towards the front and the rear. The longers are for the width or for the sides. Okay, once you get about this far in there, this is where you can actually just grab a 22mm 1/2" deep socket and shove the wire through there. And you're going to use this to kind of help push on the fabric. Push it on the rest of the way. There's still a little bit of ways to go, so you can kind of work it out. That your shifter is all the way on, then you can kind of spin the fabric to make sure it's even. So it'll look just like that. You still have room. You can take a little knife, cut out that little bit so you can use that screw still. Alright, next I'll show you how I put it to, or attach it to the actual trim piece. So here's the trim piece flipped upside down. Before you actually do any hot glue, you can kind of take it and set it inside the Jeep and kind of see where it fits, how it like fits on everything. And then once you do, you can take some hot glue and just glue around the edges. Make sure you're using super glue and not hot glue. I take some super glue and I start on the far edges. I glue a little bit right there and I stick it to the edge of the trim. Then I glue the other side once it dries. Then I go down the long sides with the super glue. And then I go into the other side. I make sure it all dries and I make sure that it's nice and tight before I glue any more. You want to make sure after gluing down the sides that you press down on the sides. That way the glue sticks and everything's very straight. So that's what I'm doing here. The super glue dries very fast, so should not take long.